Uh-oh, might hook, might hook. Oh, yeah. Might hook, it did hook. What's up, guys? BrunsNick's back, and this is the Ultimate Defender from Brunswick. Now, the Ultimate Defender has the original Portal X asymmetrical core, low RG, high differential with HK22 A.C.T 3.0 hybrid. I can't wait to see what this one does on the lanes for me with SPECTO running, of course. But before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now let's see what this new Ultimate Defender does for me out on the lanes. All right, we're talking about Ultimate Defender, but first, let me slip into something a little bit more comfortable. I am the 8-pin king, and so can you. Got new shirts, collaboration page on Inside Bowling, links in the description. Go check out my shirt designs. Now let's get into this Ultimate Defender. Crazy looking ball. Original Portal X core. The RG is 2.473. Differential 0.054 with an intermediate of 0.015. Now what's different on this ball has HK22 with the ACT 3.0 hybrid. A little bit stronger, color-wise, pink, purple, navy, crazy colors. Let's see what this ball does on the lanes. I got SPECTO running. We're gonna check out the numbers. I'm gonna play it out. We're gonna move it in. Let's see if I can leave some 8 pins this video. What's the over-under? It's usually at least one, right? We'll see. Wow, that's sick. Ball rolls good from that angle. Ball set up perfect. Obliterated the pins like that. So surface on this ball, 500, 2000 CR. That's kind of a standard finish for these performance balls, you know, when you want a little bit more traction, especially in the oil. And it's really easy to duplicate the box surface if you want to resurface these and get it back to factory. Uh-oh, might hook, might hook. Oh, yeah. Might hook, it did hook. Held pocket, let me tell you. So that passes the test, playing straight and hard. Ball looked pretty dang good. So let's start moving it in and do what we do. Move it 5, go left. Now I never did drill the Defender hybrid. You know, I'd started doing these videos early 2023 and that ball had come out in 2022, I believe, so I didn't go back and do that one. But now this is probably my first Defender since the original. I drilled a solid a long time ago when it came out. All right, we're 5 left. Oh, that's wide. Dang. Holy smokes. Yeah, I got that out just a little bit further wider than I wanted to be. I think that was probably like 3 board. It got back, and it definitely smacked that 4-pin upside the head. Didn't want to do its schoolwork, so Mama from the corner there smacked it up. Oh man, what a rack. We're gonna re-rack this thing. Yeah, color-wise, I mean, pink. I mean, who's thrown pink bowling balls before with success? Anybody? Let me know. What was your favorite pink bowling ball? It's obviously got some purple in there, some navy kind of mixed in. I can think of a pink bowling ball. Pink Widow. That ball was awesome. That's better. Man, ball looks fantastic, buddy. All right, so we played 2 different zones so far. The straighter angle, 5 boards in, 4 shots, 4 strikes. Looks amazing. I'm gonna be honest with you. So far, flare-wise, you know, you're gonna get quite a bit of flare out of this ball. Nothing over the top though. It's not the crazy open flare rings, but 5 inches of flare, not bad. All right, we're gonna move 5 more. We're gonna be 10 left now. Now we're gonna start to see if maybe this ball kind of starts laboring a little bit or if the hybrid kind of picks up with the HK22. Here's the test. Yeah, all right. So kind of hung out there just a smidge too long, wrapped a 10-pin. So what kind of adjustment do we need to make to get that pesky 10-pin out of there? What do you guys think? Some people say move up, move back. No, no, no. Speed. Bring your speed down just a smidge. If you got speed control and a little bit of hand control, you can do a lot more with that. So we're gonna bring the speed down, hopefully about a quarter mile, maybe a half mile per hour, and get that ball to see it just a little bit sooner. I think this rack is primed for an 8-pin now. Beautiful. Hopefully I got that right with the SPECTO. But you bring the speed down just a little bit, and I'll talk about that up and back motion, or that adjustment I should say, not motion, but why it's not necessarily a great idea, and I'll talk about that probably in a future video. So far so good with this Ultimate Defender. Left one 10-pin, made a small adjustment, and it responded beautiful to that. So we're gonna move 5 more like we always like to do, and that'll put us at 15 left. Here I think the speed is going to be critical. I can't throw it harder than I did before, and I got to get around the side of it more. Like that. Sending pins across the deck. Now obviously that did not get through the pins very well. Looked pretty, a lot of pins scattered everywhere, but always on this channel I want to see that ball split the 8-9, and I'm going to do everything I can to get that ball to do that. So what's our adjustment going to be? So can we bring the speed down more, or should I get around the side of it more? I think the speed can come down just a smidge. Not much. Like I said, we're talking about increments of a mile per hour, so fraction of that. Like that. Ah, hit it. All right. I probably missed that in just a little bit compared to the last shot. Caught a little bit of a wave on that oil and just surfed right into that. But only left a 7-pin. Pick up your spare and move on. Yeah, the only thing you really got to be careful with when you're changing speed and going slower is that you don't throw it too slow. You still need ball speed to strike consistently. But your ball also needs to slow down and change direction in order to strike consistent. So there's a fine line there. Ah, it's got a hook. All right. Seeing kind of a theme there. So from that zone, the ball is just kind of coming in behind the head pin no matter what I do, no matter where I throw it. So we'll just move on. That's fine. Not every ball is going to be perfect from every angle. Some bowling balls are going to be better from out, some are better from in. It's up to you to find out where they fit in your bag and when to use them, when's the right time. But from this ball, I think this ball is going to be a ball that you can maybe start with, or as soon as you get out of a big symmetrical solid and you need something that has just a little bit more pop but want to stay straighter, that's the way to go. All right, last move, we're moving 5 more, 20 left. And we're going to really bend it. I don't know if it's going to get back, we'll see. That's coming back. Kind of a shifty rack there. Didn't quite get to the pins, but that was flush. I give myself an A- on that shot. So let's throw one more in that same zone, and then we'll move back a little bit to where I think this ball really shined the best, and that was that 5-board left move originally. So we're going to throw one more from deep in. See if I can't get this ball in the pocket. Oh yeah, that's perfect. All right, definitely roll a little forward. All right, we're gonna move it back to the first adjustment, 5 boards left. We're gonna make sure that we leave an 8-pin, or at least try to, because otherwise, how can I be the 8-pin king if I don't leave any 8-pins in a ball review? False advertising. But I'm gonna try my best to leave an 8-pin on this shot right here. So 5 left from where we originally started. Little swing. Let's try it out. Come on, ball. Ah. I'm determined. We're gonna give it one more shot. I think I can do it. But as you can see, that line is just perfect for this ball. Kind of got that in a little bit. Still drove hard through, even with that funky rack. All right, final shot, whether I do it or not. I'm gonna do it. All right, threw it back to the break point. That's all right. So that's my take on the Ultimate Defender. Great ball. I was really impressed with this ball from playing out. Moving in, it held its own. I wouldn't necessarily recommend playing those zones unless you're really more heavy-handed than I am. So for breaking down patterns and for a ball to switch to when your heavy oil balls really start to labor a little bit, this is gonna be where this ball fits in. So talk to you guys soon. Please check out the merch on Inside Bowling, link below like I said. And as always, please subscribe.